Alright guys, so today we're going to continually try and work on this edibles bed and expanding it a little bit. We've got an idea in regards to using a log that we got from our big oak, right there, that fell during Helene, and trying to make sure that we are using it in an appropriate manner. But I've got an idea to kind of separate the edibles bed a little bit to possibly plant something else. I got another idea if we still have time today. Let's see what we get into. Dean Family Acres. Alright guys, so you can see here we're trying to work out a spot to put the strawberries. We've actually been growing these strawberries for a couple of years in pots, and they've done pretty well, but we've had some new runners come off, and also some of the plants have just continued to do well. Probably getting toward the end of life, but with the amount of runners that we've had, I think that this bed will be absolutely perfect. So we're trying to use as many limbs and logs as we can that have fallen in the recent years from our post oak. That's the big oak tree right next to our shop. And here in just a little bit we'll be highlighting how we ended up moving the large log here into a separation spot for this strawberry bed. Alright guys, so you can see here we do have a little bit of wild strawberries that are mixed in, so we're going to be trying to pay attention to what those look like and get those out of here. Not sure if y'all have ever seen this tool before, but I'll link it down below. These come in super handy. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed us getting this strawberry bed put in our edibles, and we ended up with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21 plants. I'm pretty certain all of these are Sweet Charlie, And then these on the bottom end actually ended up being Ozark Beauty, which are Everbearing, and were the variety that I thought about ordering to kind of make sure we knew what we had. So it was good that we found that in there as well. So we should have a combination of June bearing as well as Everbearing, and these should be a great addition to the edibles, and hopefully we can keep any of the pests away from these as they continue to ripen. One good thing, as we've kind of laid out this bed and using some natural materials, it does make it a little more difficult when you're trying to cover, but overall we should be able to cover this if need be in the evenings to try and keep those pests away from it. When I'm talking pests, I'm talking deer 98% of the time here in our place. So we'll decide what we're going to do from here. We do have more of these strawberries. I tried to keep them spaced 6 inches to a foot apart. I know that might be a little bit tight in some situations depending on what you research, but you can always thin them out later, so that's not necessarily a huge deal. Biggest thing is making sure that you have the height right. I'll show you that right here in regards to making sure that your soil level is accurate. It's not too high, it's not too low, and that these will be able to grow really well given how you plant them. As with anything, you do want to make sure that you're paying attention to how you're planting things, because it definitely can make a big impact on the type of production or if that plant actually thrives or not. Really appreciate each and every one of y'all watching this week's video as we planted these Sweet Charlie and Ozark Beauty strawberries. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content just like this. It's a good chance that whenever the shipment comes in, we'll probably have another video of us expanding these strawberries even more. Again, thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. When you subscribe, don't forget to ring that bell like. That's right, Mike Tyson did in the 1980s. Y'all have a wonderful and blessed one, and we'll see you next week.